All right, we're back for round 2 of the Pro Tour. I almost forgot to start my recording. We'll go glide musket here and give it just a tiny anhyzer and hope we don't get a strange kick off the wall here. And that will give us our sticky musket throw-in opportunity that we love. So top chevron, almost band height, and just out to the left, and straight pullback. Close. It would have been a fun bonus stroke if you tuned in yesterday, or tuned into round 1, you saw the bonus stroke on the first hole. It would have been nice to do it 2 rounds in a row on the Pro Tour. Let's see if we can get this one. This is a safe ace run in my book, so we'll go explore. Normal aim point is this peak right here, but with this wind, we're gonna go up, not too far left because that wind will hyzer it out. So I think we're gonna try about here. That's not bad. I think it's gonna hyzer out too much. Yep. That probably was the right aim point. You just have to get the pullback perfect and get the sway perfect. It doesn't even happen in a one wind that often. All right, and hole 8. So we go light glide here, slide right, put the top chevron right in the middle of the mouth, but up off the ground a little bit in a one wind and give it some hyzer. Oh no. Oh, we got lucky. Hit the left side of the mouth. Way too much hyzer. Got lucky. Made it in. All right, so as I said at the beginning of yesterday's video, I'm playing this Pro Tour. I'm trying to play safe, not going for any crazy shots. Just trying to put up a solid score. Not trying to win. 'Cause I think to win a Pro Tour, you have to take some chances. Need some hyzer on this. Oh, did I hyzer it too much? I did. I failed successfully and went to the wrong side of the tree. Oh boy, look at this roll though. This is a tough throw-in from back here. Deceptive elevation. I've seen so many people hit the band from back here. So definitely don't want too much power on this 73 footer with the 3 wind. That's perfect. All right, so we got lucky, went to the wrong side of the tree there in the 3 wind, but it takes a little luck sometimes. Hole 5, we slide left, sticky rive, in line with this tree in the background, if you can see the one just across the pond, and second chevron kind of at the bottom of it, and then just go with some anhyzer to get it down the pipe here. Well, that was a little more collision than we wanted, leaving us a 76 footer, but let's see if we can make it. Get the chevron in the band. About 75 or 80 feet of power. All right, made it there, and then a par 4 on Owlwood. So is it 8 or is it 2? It is 2 with a 3 headwind, so skip sapphire isn't going to be enough. I'll go back to my old skip rive play. Move that bottom chevron down and left. Go second Wi-Fi band. That could be okay. Yep. All right, so I know I said I'm not going for anything. We're just trying to play solid. Does that mean I go for this? See, normally in multiplayer, I would go for this. Shoot. I think we go for it safely, which means it's mostly a layup. But if I throw it too hard, it'll go in. So like 130 power. Yeah, that's a good layup. All right, we stuck to our principles there and laid up. I feel confident about hitting the basket there, but man, in an event, in a tournament, probably want to be really safe there. All right, recoil here off the tee, forehand, bottom chevron even with the end of the fence here, out in the middle of the fairway. straight pullback. And hopefully that leaves us a sapphire second. That's going to be a long sapphire. 626, oh my. Well, we'll try sapphire. Get it out here and hope for the best. That is going to have to hyzer back into the fairway. We are in trouble here. Yeah. Yeah, that was never enough disc. I should have thrown recoil there. All right, try to save the par. Also, if I was going to miss that, this was not the way to miss it. All right, this is a true 150 feet. So play the 150, get the sway right. All right, saved par, minimize the damage from the, I mean, really the drive was too short. I guess I just got it too far right and it held up the distance. All right, fuse here. Bottom chevron on these trees on the left, and because of the wind, we're just going to do a straight pullback. The disc will pull right a little bit. Oh, wow, why did it pull right so far? I must have anhyzered that. Just made this hole a lot harder than it actually is. Wow. This is something you don't want to do in an event, because now you're scrambling and you can easily take a 4 here. We're going to try this, get around the tree. (110 feet of power). And there we go. Wow, got lucky to not get a 4 or a 5 here. Kind of falling apart on Northern Lights. See if we can get it back together. Go sticky musket here, slide left. We're going to have to hyzer this a lot because of the wind. All right, that'll play. Get the chevron under the band and 40 feet. All right, a little shaky second round, only a 7 under. Thanks for watching. Tune in for round 3.